Welcome back to our coverage from the United States, from St. Louis, of Bosnia's match with Argentina. It's Argentina who lead going into the second half. Sergio Aguero with the goal 5 minutes before half-time as the teams make their way onto the field for the second period. Just having a little look round to see if there are any changes made by either manager at half-time. A couple of really good saves early in the game from Asmir Begovic there, the Bosnia goalkeeper. Got more international football coming up for you inside the next 24 hours. Brazil playing Chile. That's tomorrow, a 1 AM start on BT Sport 1 HD. Brazil who stopped 5 past Honduras the other night. And the Bosnians out early for the second half. Got plenty of support in St. Louis for this one. Eagerly anticipated match. The fact that Lionel Messi is unavailable and not able to travel through injury would have been quite a blow to ticket sales in most places, but it obviously had no bearing on whether those spectators decided to attend or not. Here's the goal that separates the two sides.
It was a good build-up, Simon, wasn't it? The way that Argentina got the ball forward. Still a little bit of debate as to whether that was a foul, but Aguero on hand to fire into the open net. Well taken again from a goal scorer who is in fantastic form in the Premiership and also for his country.
The Bosnian defenders were still complaining about it as they left the field at half-time.
I didn't think that it was really dangerous play. There was no contact and the ball bouncing around. And when you are in form as a striker, invariably it bounces to you. And Aguero showed, again, great finishing quality.
What have you made of Bosnia, what we've seen of them so far?
I think technically excellent. There's certainly a threat with the front two players. And as I say, I think if you draw Bosnia in your group in that opening round of the World Cup in the summer in Brazil, there'll be very, very difficult opposition.
Well, it's a fairly leisurely half-time at Busch Stadium, over the 18-minute mark now. It all looks fairly relaxed. Edvin Jurišević, the referee.
You need that long to eat the plate of nachos that they serve up.
They've got to walk all the way across to the far side of the field as well. The dugouts out in the centre field area, out in the outfield as it would be normally.
You see Alex Abella there. I think he'll be a happy man. He will have learnt a lot about his team that was selected against Ecuador the other night. He's made a number of changes for this game tonight. Players have come in and I think shown certainly what they're capable of, and will be posing him a nice few problems.
Here we go then with the second 45 minutes. Can Bosnia-Herzegovina get back into the match here against the 14-time South American champions, 2-time World Cup winners, Argentina, playing tonight without Lionel Messi. Here's Aguero. In towards Rodrigo Palacio. Kolasinac getting the ball away. Edin Dzeko. Misimovic now into Ibišević, who gets the shot in. Haven't seen too much of him in the game after that early flurry.
Beautiful pass from Misimovic. He knows exactly where Ibišević is running, but from that angle it's so difficult to get a strike that's going to threaten the goalkeeper. But chances at both end in the first minute of the second half.
Ibišević, 8 goals in 12 matches in the Bundesliga so far this season, been in good form for Stuttgart. 14 in 19 in all competitions for him. Chacic with that long searching ball forward, and Sergio Romero swiftly off his line. Here's Mascherano looking for the run of Rodrigo Palacio.
It was a clever attempt from Palacio as well, because he saw Begovic outside his 6-yard box when Mascherano knocked that ball down the channel, and immediately it came over his right shoulder. He tried to hook it over the goalkeeper, and had it been on target, would have caused the goalkeeper big problems. Clever attempt.
There by Rojo. Here's Palacio. Getting away from Spajic. Nice little ball in, and Begovic making the save there to deny Angel Di Maria. And away come Bosnia with Visca. Loose control just takes it away from Ibišević, and it enables Otamendi to get the ball back for Argentina.
There's another good stop from the Bosnian goalkeeper, Agmir Begovic. Great run from Di Maria. Well found by Palacio. Good stop from the goalkeeper once again. You can see he picks out Di Maria's run. He immediately fires in the left foot shot, but the goalkeeper's angles are superb once again to make another important save.
Yeah, he's been as solid as we've come to expect so far. Might be tested again here, and it was Kolasinac trying to cover there to stop Sergio Aguero from doubling Argentina's lead.
Well, Simon, at the beginning of this second half, the Bosnians all of a sudden, they haven't started this second half. It's been too easy down that left-hand side. On 3 occasions now, Argentinians have got balls in behind the defence and were allowed to put dangerous crosses across the face of Begovic's goal.
Maxi Rodriguez with the corner. Real thicket of players in the heart of the penalty area there. Plenty forward here for Argentina as they look for that second goal. Aguero just deflected away off the torso of Emir Spajic. Zabaleta working hard there against Visca.
We said it was a long half-time, and all of a sudden Bosnia haven't started this second half, whether they've just well, taken their foot off the gas or just really relaxed too much. But it's been a very, very slow start from them, and they're going to pay the price if they're not careful, if they don't get up to speed. Certainly nowhere near the intensity of their show of the first half.
Too long for Aguero. That long and leisurely half-time break of the best part of 20 minutes seems to have just carried over into the start of the second half for Bosnia. Spajic. Pjanic, the Roma player, and the team of the season so far, I think, in Serie A.
Fantastic. Although for all their good form, they're not actually running away with the league at the moment.
Ibišević with a slip, but nothing came of it from Argentina's point of view. Spajic able to get it back to his goalkeeper. Fernandez underneath it. Dzeko doing his best, but now Pjanic trying to get away from Rojo. Kolasinac. Yanin trying to find Edin Dzeko. Rojo with the clearance. He picks out Di Maria. Maxi. is so strong and so difficult to get off the ball, both because of the quality and the skill that he's got, but also that fairly low-looking sense of centre of gravity, and that so physical strength.
Strong, powerful, you can see. Great leg power, just the way that he turns and holds people at bay.
Here come Bosnia, though. And it's behind for a goal kick to Argentina. The threat has been sporadic from the Bosnians in this match. Looked very promising from their point of view early on, with those two efforts from the strikers who we mentioned early in the evening, who'd scored 18 of the 30 goals they scored in the World Cup qualifiers, Dzeko and Ibišević, and both of them close, just a yard or two wide of the foot of each of the posts. But Romero hasn't been terribly busy since then. No,
after that early promise, I think they really haven't had the service that they would have liked and require to carve out many more opportunities. But they do possess that threat, and you know that if they can find a pass to the front two, something can come of it.
Dzeko with the header down, Misimovic now trying to find a way through, and I think that was an optimistic shout for handball there. The referee had a clear view, and I don't think that they had a legitimate appeal for a penalty kick. Ibišević. Good play, bringing the ball clear there from Jose Maria Basanta at the back.
We saw a brief glimpse there. There was absolutely no intention of handball, and in fact I'm not even sure it actually struck his arm.
Leisurely pace from Mascherano. Suddenly asked Rodrigo Palacio to do an awful lot of running, but he's covered the ground, and now it's with Sergio Aguero. And Begovic able to get his body right behind it.
Great running from Palacio, and he created the opportunity for Aguero, who, as soon as he gets into that sort of position, corner of the penalty box, is going to try and whip that ball into the far post. Didn't quite get the angles right. Begovic again comfortably collects.
He looks dangerous every time he's in possession of the ball, doesn't he, Aguero?
And the thing is, you know he's going to go for goal as well. Anywhere in that 18-yard box, if he gets the opportunity to shoot, he won't pass that by.
Forward by Medunjanin. Here come Bosnia. We didn't quite run for Edin Dzeko, but they'll be happy to settle for a corner. It was a bit of a stretch there for Nicolas Otamendi.
And Alex Sabella will be enjoying this, Simon, because they are asking questions of the three central defenders that he's deployed tonight. He will be learning a lot about the way that his team are set up and the way that they're combating the threat of Bosnia.
Misimovic. Back with Ibišević. And a free kick for the challenge on Pablo Zabaleta.
Just a late challenge from Ibišević, and Zabaleta, as soon as that contact was made, is going to go over, take the pressure off of the defence and win the free kick.
Santa now for Argentina. He was looking for the Inter Milan striker, Rodrigo Palacio. There's Vedad Ibišević. He was looking for that run on the outside, being made by Avdia Avrasajevic. Mascherano seeing plenty of the ball and able to dictate the pace of the game to a large extent.
Certainly at the beginning of the second half, he's just dropping into that pocket, picking the ball up comfortably, and whereas there was pressure first half, there's not as much pressure on him this half. He's getting turned, he's getting his head up, looking to play forward passes.
Maxi Rodriguez now for Argentina with a shot, and pushed behind there by Begovic for a corner.
And another good stop from the goalkeeper, because the shot came from a long way, but it came between two defenders, and I'm not so sure that Begovic didn't see this till late. You see the shot go in, and it just comes round the outside of the defender, And Begovic had to watch it because it was dipping as it came across the 6-yard line. Good hands to push it wide.
Yeah, Fede went whistling in towards the goal there from Maxi Rodriguez, who's gone across to take that corner himself. Argentina looking threatening here in the early part of the second half. Better angle now for the ball in for Maxi Rodriguez, but he certainly doesn't take advantage of it.
I'm not sure if he's crossing it or he's attempting to wind that cross into the far corner. And I think he gets caught between two minds and ends up, it's neither. It's not a good shot, and it's certainly a poor cross.
Well, lots of football throughout the week on BT Sport. England under-21s in action tomorrow, playing San Marino. It's on BT Sport 1 HD, and it all starts at 5:30 in the afternoon. Meanwhile, in St. Louis, Argentina still leading to that goal scored by Sergio Aguero 5 minutes before half-time, but pushing forward now, looking for a second one, and it's Aguero once again. And had the Bosnian defence backpedaling rapidly there as Spajic goes down very dramatically.
As Aguero tries to cross the ball, I think maybe the follow-through of the attempted cross catches the Bosnian captain. We see it here. Aguero takes a touch, tries to head it. Now he tries to cross it, but it's as he falls. Oh no, late challenge from Aguero. I thought it was the right boot there, but it's not. It's actually the left boot. Watch the way he strikes out and kicks the Bosnian.
Clearly kicks the player.
Bosnian captain in the back of the leg.
Well, Aguero's lucky to get away with that because he clearly kicked Spajic after the incident, after the challenge.
There it is there. The left boot into the back of the left hamstring of Spajic. And that certainly has incensed the Bosnian followers.
Well, Bosnia not happy about that at all, and Aguero very lucky that the referee doesn't seem to have seen this, or has he seen it now and is he going to act, or rather has he been advised of what has happened?
I think he's been given some information. I thought it was the trailing right leg, but that is what is outrageous from Aguero. He's lucky still to be on the field.
Yeah, he is. He's got away with that one, Aguero. Well, they may be losing, but they're enjoying their night out. It's almost, well, it is like a home match for Bosnia in St. Louis.
And they won't be giving Aguero a warm reception when he next touches the ball, that's for sure.
Edin Dzeko now. Čačić for Bosnia, coming deeper to collect possession. There's Aris Medunjanin. Arsad Kolasinac, the debutant. A little fortunate to get a second chance. Nice pass in towards Ibišević. Couldn't quite get it clear of the Argentina defence.
Just got it caught under his feet, didn't he?
Oh, Kolasinac there has given it away to Aguero. And again, Palacio forced to cover the ground to try and get to the ball.
Yeah, a wayward pass from Aguero.
Medunjanin now for Bosnia. Spajic. There's Dzeko there, just trying to get his stoop down and get his head onto the ball to direct it towards Edin Visca.
A good run by Visca, he came on the inside.
It is confirmation there was a yellow card for Sergio Aguero.
Well, it's very fortunate it wasn't a red, because I do feel, had the referee seen the incident, it was only on advice from probably his assistant that he issued that yellow card to Aguero.
Fernandez for Argentina. Miralem Pjanic just took that fraction of a second too long in possession. Argentina worth the lead. It was just over an hour played, but still just the one goal in the game. Far from over. Basanta down under pressure. That'll be a free kick.
Clever defending by Basanta. He knows that Ibisevic is close behind him. He just feels his left arm on his right shoulder, and as soon as there's that contact, he's falling over the ball, so there's no way that the attacking player can take the ball away from him if he doesn't get the foul. Very, very clever defended. And eventually gets the result that he wants and wins a free kick for his team.
Sabella having a little look at Basanta, played against Uruguay last month. That was a 3-2 defeat for Argentina. Basanta not involved at the weekend, getting another chance tonight, winning his 7th cap. Aguero trying to slide it through. It was towards Di Maria. Here's Angel Di Maria now. Mascherano. Palacio waits in the centre. Argentina looking so comfortable in possession, and offside.
Looking far more confident in the second half, and one of the reasons is that Bosnia have not got pressure on higher up the field. Defensively, with the extra central defender, they've been able to play the ball out comfortably. Mascherano not pressurised in anywhere near the same manner as he was first half.
Kolasinac, Visca, Pjanic, interception there by Di Maria. Mascherano, Zabaleta.
That was an example. You see, they're just not getting as close as they were in that first half. They're a yard shorter.
That intensity's just dropped slightly.
Absolutely.
Here come Argentina again. Spajic getting his foot to the ball. Argentina swarming around it. Maxi Rodriguez. And Nicolas Otamendi deciding to leave it for Maxi. Mascherano. Fernandez. A lot of possession here for Argentina.
And the reason they're keeping it at the back now is they have the lead. They're almost trying to draw Bosnia out, draw them onto them.
And Romero, the goalkeeper, hasn't had too much to do for a while. Played all 5 games for Argentina at the last World Cup in South Africa. Gold medalist in the Olympic Games in Beijing. How about that for a pass? Aguero, 2-0. What a spectacular goal.
Brilliant finish, absolutely wonderfully crafted goal as well, and it was an example of the lack of pressure. It started with Mascherano playing the ball through to Rodriguez. He got turned, he picked the run of Aguero, he put it over his left shoulder, and as it dropped, what a magnificent left foot volley from the Manchester City striker. His second on the night, Argentina's second. What a wonderful goal. Look at the pass, he lets it drop. What a volley. 2-0.
Brilliant ball and a wonderful execution. Great skill and technique from Sergio Aguero. We've seen both sides of Aguero in the last few minutes, haven't we? And I'm sure that the Bosnian players and many in the crowd would feel that actually he shouldn't be on the field at the moment for that kick out on Spice just a few minutes ago.
You're absolutely right, but when it comes to quality and quality of finishing...
It was a great goal.
That was a magnificent goal.
Well, it looks a long, long way back for Bosnia-Herzegovina in this game.
But they've been a different team right from the start of the second half. They came out early, they didn't start in any way the same manner that they did the game from the beginning, and I think they've paid the price for that. And a second half performance which Argentina have dominated.
Yeah, Bišević gets the free kick for the challenge by Jose Maria Basanta. Can Bosnia get a goal to give themselves at least a foothold in the game and give the crowd something to really cheer about? So many Bosnia fans in the crowd as the shot comes in, and that had Romero grasping and scrambling along his line.
Well, he had an earlier shot in the first half and looked to possess a wonderful left foot, and this one had Romero scrambling across, as we see. Great ball from Maxi and a wonderful left foot volley from Aguero. Brilliant finish.
Yep, that's right out of the top drawer, that goal from Argentina. Real quality, but here at the other end of the field...
That's a good strike as well. And you can see why the goalie's scrambling, because he's not sure whether that's going to just go in off the upright. Just a fraction wide.
Yeah, Medunjanin really letting fly with that one. Yeah, midway point of the second half now. And Argentina looking good, and we're going to have a change. We're going to have two changes here. Misimovic going off, the record cap holder, winning his 79th cap today. Izet Hajrovic coming on, the Grasshoppers player, and Zoran Krzic of Rijeka. He plays in Croatia. And Ibišević is the other player going off. Krzic playing in the Europa League with Rijeka, who scored the winner actually in their match with Stuttgart earlier in the season. 2-1 win for Rijeka. And Hajrovic is in the Swiss league for Grasshoppers as Bosnia try to push forward once again. Hajrovic, actually Swiss-born, switched his allegiance last year and made his international debut 12 months ago. Scored in the World Cup qualifier against Slovakia. That was his first international goal, and it was not long after he came off the bench in the game. Vujacic there inadvertently catching one of the Argentina players as the ball is played long, but doesn't find Edin Dzeko. There's Di Maria on the floor at the opposite end of the field.
Well, he's holding his left foot, and I think it's probably just a contact made. And it was as he made that challenge there.
You can see him clearly catching the player's ankle. Well, there's no wonder Di Maria was on the floor for a minute or two.
Yeah, but thankfully back on his feet now and hobbling a little as he receives the ball.
20 minutes to go. Here's Rodrigo Palacio and Emir Spajic gunning for him. But now look at Aguero into space. Well, he had Zabaleta, his Manchester City teammate, right in the heart of the 6-yard box there.
He was trying to just chip it onto the top of his head, but he got it horribly wrong. Much to Zabaleta's disgust, I've got to say, because...
Well, he'd had to make a real effort to get that far forward,
He made a long run forward, and he was in a good position that Aguero picked him out.
He was in a wonderful position. Hajrovic not that long on the field. It's his first contribution.
He did get pushed over, didn't he? Mascherano there.
Lucas Bilio plays his football for Lazio now. Former Anderlecht player is going to come on to replace Maxi Rodriguez here for Argentina. And Maxi Rodriguez, his biggest contribution, I think, must have been that wonderful pass for the second goal.
Yeah, brilliant pass. Found well by Mascherano. He got turned and clipped in a beautiful ball that, as it popped up, was wonderfully finished by Aguero.
I've seen Belia play for Lazio a couple of times. He looks a decent addition for them. He's missed 5 matches in Serie A so far this season. He's had 2 spells where he's missed games with a calf injury. But he's on for the final, 18, 19 minutes of this one.
Yeah, real solid midfield player again.
16th cap for Lucas Bilio tonight. Here's Otamendi. Argentina looking pretty comfortable in the second half. Zabaleta. Palacio gets the throw in. He's worked hard tonight, hasn't he, Palacio?
He's made some really good runs down the channels. He's linked up with Aguero. He's been an option, certainly from defenders playing the ball forward a little bit longer. And I think that Alex Sabella will be very, very pleased with the changes he's made and the response from the players that he's given an opportunity to tonight.
Isajevic is the latest player to go off, and Toni Šunjić is on to replace him. He plays in the Ukrainian league, central defender. He last played for Bosnia in August when they played a friendly against the United States and lost 4-3. Made his international debut against Wales last year as a substitute in Llanelli, I think it was. Anyway, Bosnia 2 goals down, both scored by Sergio Aguero, 1 in each half. Kolasinac. Spajic. Might make life interesting for the remainder of the match if Bosnia could sneak a goal before too long. Visca's going to have to settle for a throw off Zabaleta. Kolasinac once again, little touch there from Visca. Substitute Harovic, leaving it to Kolasinac once again. Might open up here, Visca. Oh, in the end it was very, very straightforward for Romero.
Well, he just didn't get any purchase on the cross. He got to the byline.
A lovely piece of skill from Di Maria, and now away comes Rodrigo Palacio, and Aguero's in space, but Palacio goes for goal. Aguero with a chance for the third, and the hat-trick goal does not come this time.
It was a difficult opportunity for Aguero, but I just wondered why Palacio didn't cut the ball back when he took on the shot. Good stop from Begovic. Opportunity for Aguero, but a difficult one to complete his hat-trick.
It was a great piece of skill from Di Maria initially, but I think he may have ended up being clattered as Rodrigo Palacio had the option. Aguero was in a fantastic position.
He was there just for that ball cut back to him to side foot in. But when the ball came back from Begovic dropping out the air, a real difficult one as defenders were throwing themselves across the front of the shot.
We're heading into the last 15 minutes of the match. Busch Stadium, St. Louis, the home of the St. Louis Cardinals of the National League, beaten in the World Series by the Boston Red Sox inside the last month, but hosting the 2-time World Cup winners Argentina and first-time World Cup finalists Bosnia-Herzegovina tonight, as both sides up their preparations for next summer's finals that are just 7 months away now. They'll come round soon enough. Not many international dates between now and the World Cup to fine-tune preparations.
No, all important games, and I think there have been 2 very important games for Argentina here in the US the last few days. One against Ecuador, which they drew, and this, which has been, I think, a very, very good workout for them this evening.
Another change now, where Eric Lamela of Tottenham is coming on, and Sergio Aguero leaves the field. Aguero, scorer of 2 goals, yellow carded for a kick on Spajic, the defender. And Lamela on man of the match for Tottenham last week, Clive, in the Europa League against Sheriff Tiraspol. Scored his first goal as well. It's taken him, you know, a month or two to settle in. I think he was suggesting that he said that the language has been a bit of an issue for him in terms of settling in.
Yeah, taking time for him to settle, and I think sometimes you have to give players a little bit of an opportunity.
Shouldn't forget he's only 21.
He's a young man, and a big move to London. Undoubtedly a talent, there's no doubt.
Edin Visca upended, free kick Bosnia. 15 goals in 33 appearances for Roma in Serie A last season. He could likely to prove to be a good signing for Tottenham, Lamela.
And sometimes it's players that don't necessarily get off to a really fast start that come good over time, as they adjust and as they become more accustomed to the new league and new surroundings that they find themselves in.
And away comes Rodrigo Palacio again. Striding forward, it's Angel Di Maria. Tries to find a first touch for Lamela. Oh, that was a good chance for 3-0.
What an opportunity. That would have been his first touch of the game. Brilliantly found. Great cross. The only thing I would say is the cross is slow, so all of a sudden Lamela just has to check his run there, so it's just slightly behind him. A difficult one. It looks easier than it is to finish because the cross is slow, and it ends up that Lamela makes a bit of a hash of it because he doesn't get a good contact just there, and it comes off his left heel and goes wide.
Well, you're right, that would have been quite something, wouldn't it? His first touch, having come on as a substitute, and it would have been his first goal for Argentina as well. Lamela winning his 6th cap tonight, inside the last 12 minutes of the game. Visca now. Can't find a way through this time. Lamela, the Tottenham man for Argentina. Oh, he's done well. Support from Di Maria, unable to slide it through to Palacio. And Rocha chases hard as he might, unable to keep it in play.
There's a real confidence about the way Argentina are playing now. They're quickly, whenever they regain possession, they're quickly on the counter-attack to try to threaten this Bosnia defence, stretching them. And there's a lot of pace in the team as well.
And of course, without Lionel Messi, who's out with a hamstring injury, keep him out for several weeks.
Would he get back in?
What do you think?
What do I think? That with Messi in this side, you can see why they would be considered one of the favourites for the World Cup come the summer.
Yeah, they're certainly going to be one of the teams that are talked about as potential winners, aren't they? Winners in 78 and 86. Well, they beat Bosnia-Herzegovina 5-0 when they met before, ahead of the World Cup in 98. Edin Dzeko just got it caught underneath his feet.
It's been one of those nights for Edin Dzeko. It just hasn't quite flowed for him. The ball hasn't rolled for him. And as you say, on that occasion, got it caught underneath his feet.
Long and hopeful there from Spajic. Dzeko gets the shot in.
Well,
he nearly made something out of nothing there.
That was more like it.
Mascherano tries to bring it away. Dzeko hasn't had many opportunities to shine in this match. Trying to bulldoze his way through there is it Hajrovic, the substitute.
Di Maria, who's back defending and hooks it away. We can see Aguero scored a fantastic left foot volley earlier in the game, and his Manchester City teammate Dzeko tries with a right foot attempt. It's a good effort.
He caught it really well. Chacic with the throw in, and away for Argentina with Di Maria, who wins the throw inside the last 10 minutes at Busch Stadium. Manchester City players will have been to Bush Stadium before, because Chelsea played Manchester City in the stadium in May after the end of the Premier League season. 48,263 turned up for that one. The game sold out in 20 minutes and it went on public sale. I think the tickets went as quickly for this one, but a good turnout nonetheless.
Popularity of the Premier League, yeah, got to say.
Zabaleta now, and he was looking for a free kick, and away come Bosnia once more. Kolasinac sailing over the head of Miralem Pjanic. Plenty more football coming up during the week. FA Cup action for you. Gateshead playing Oxford United. That's on BT Sport 1 HD. It all starts at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, and then the Merseyside derby at the weekend on Saturday lunchtime, again on BT Sport 1 from 11:30 Saturday morning. Really looking forward to that one. Back to the Premier League this weekend after the international break. Long trip back for some of these players from various parts of the world.
Yep, always a concern of the coaches that what condition their players are coming back in after what games they've played, what training they've been doing, how much food they've been eating in the hotels, and just really what physical condition they're in to resume their Premier League campaign. Zabaleta an example of that, having been here in America, surely travelling back, as you say, with Aguero and Dzeko to face Spurs on Sunday morning.
Well, at least he gets the extra day. Begovic will be in action on Saturday. Stoke City. Here's Kolasinac. Now, Emir Sparic, the Bayer Leverkusen defender, winning his 71st cap for Bosnia tonight. First season in the Bundesliga after signing from Sevilla during the summer. On a 2-year deal. He's 33 now. One of the more experienced players in this Bosnia side. Here's Belia. Simple ball but effective, finding Eric Lamela. Just bundled off it there by Sparic. Palacio. Oh, Di Maria with the ball in. Rojo and Lamela almost on the end of that one again.
Beautiful build-up. Crossfield ball from Mascherano out to the right. Played back inside to Di Maria. Really clever passing inside the fullback. And when the cross came in, Lamela almost completely missed his kick on that occasion. He's only been on the field a short while, but he could have had two goals to his name.
Pjanic. Bacacic keeping possession now. Miralem Pjanic. There he is inside the penalty area. Oh, couldn't quite keep the ball in play.
Having seen him playing in Serie A this season, he's had a quiet game tonight, Pjanic. I think he's been outstanding in his performances in Italy.
Angel Di Maria is going off, and on for the last 5 minutes, Augusto Fernandez of Celta Vigo, a winger. We've seen some nice touches from Di Maria, the Real Madrid man.
Yeah, I think he's enjoyed his game tonight. Obviously, his chances have probably been limited at Real Madrid because of Gareth Bale's arrival, but he's been outstanding for Argentina this evening.
And we get to have a little look at Augusto Fernandez, who wins his 7th cap tonight. Inside the last 5 minutes of the game. Zabaleta. Argentina happy to take their time in possession. Biglia. It's been a good workout for them, good workout for both sides here.
Well, the US marking the European Bosnia has a good aim, feed right. Good Argentina, I'd like to the performance result and certainly would learn what to think about Lumby's players.
Biglia's delivery comfortably dealt with by Begovic. Well, it hasn't dampened their spirits, has it, the scoreline?
They've had a good night, they've enjoyed it.
I think they've got a good night to come.
I'm sure they have.
And you'd imagine that Bosnia will be playing in St. Louis at some point in the not too distant future as well, with the sort of reception that they've had and the level of interest. Always going to be tough for them when you're playing five-star opposition like this there.
But I do feel it's so much more beneficial in terms of your preparation for, you know, the biggest football competition that there is in the World Cup finals coming up. They will now know and appreciate and understand the quality that they're going to come up against in Brazil.
Well, and who knows how significant this match or as preparation might prove to be. Of course, the draw coming up early in December in Brazil for the finals. And everyone finds out just how far they're going to have to travel from venue to venue in that group stage. There's going to be a lot of travelling for a lot of people. Biglia. Now Lamela. Just a couple of minutes plus any added time. Don't think we'll have too much of that. Otamendi. First touch there for Augusto Fernandez.
Well, from the beginning of the second half, they totally controlled this game. They got themselves in front in the first half, but I think their second half performance has been very, very impressive. Led by captain Mascherano. And a striker who's in red-hot form in Aguero, showing his undoubted finishing ability.
Here's the first goal, 5 minutes before the break, scored by Sergio Aguero. The first of two on the night. Here's the second. Tremendous pass from Maxi Rodriguez and an even better finish.
Wonderful move from Argentina. Brilliantly finished off with that emphatic left foot volley by Sergio Aguero.
And half a chance for the hat-trick as well when Palacio went for goal and the ricochet fell Aguero's way, but it wasn't a great chance and ended up over the top of the crossbar. Away by Romero. Here's Biglia. He's seen quite a bit of the ball since coming on in the heart of that midfield area. Free kick for the challenge on Javier Mascherano.
Well, he actually loses his footing as he's trying to dribble the ball away from the challenge that comes in from...
He just ran into Sunic.
Yeah,
he just ran into him, really, but, you know, as you say, mistakenly, with a slight slip. Into added time at the end of this game. It's going to be Argentina's victory. Still competitive all the way to the final whistle. And we're halfway through our minute of added time.
Well, the linesman pointed for an Argentinian throw. The Bosnians certainly remonstrated with the assistant, and now the referee's given them...
They've argued their way to a throw-in there by the looks of it. Otamendi. But it's Argentina's night, and 2 goals from Sergio Aguero have seen off Bosnia-Herzegovina in St. Louis in front of a partisan pro-Bosnian crowd. So many Bosnian people living in the greater St. Louis area, and it seems as if the vast majority of them had turned out to see their team But Argentina with a goal in each half. Aguero 5 minutes before the break, and then with a cracker in the second half, mean that Argentina have won by 2-0.